You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I've been thinking about you all the time, but that's alright. I'm starting to get used to it, think I'll survive.
Hello and good morning. Well, I must admit, it is barely morning anymore. We drove to the Lake District last night and we are out in the middle of nowhere. It is gorgeous. After our mammoth trip yesterday though, Nathan did not sleep well last night. So we've had a mammoth nap this morning. He did like 3 hours sleep, which means that it is now the afternoon. We have had lunch and we're off for our day out. The weather today was supposed to be absolutely rubbish. We were expecting like 100% chance of rain all afternoon. So far, touch wood, cross your fingers, all that sort of stuff, it's looking okay. I'm getting out in a moment. We are going to go to Bowness for the day and just have a wander around, look in the shops, do some cute stuff.
Hello.
Hello, are you finished? Aha! Thanks. It is also way too hot to be wearing what I'm wearing, so I just sent Chris back inside to get me a different t-shirt. Okay, these two look as happy as anything. Look at them singing away to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Sorry about the jittering, but that's like a massive zoom from the other side of the coffee shop. I've been watching you guys. Hello, you've been watching Mickey Mouse, have you? You've seen it then. Someone's performing. So far, our trip out to Bowness is going really, really well. We got to Bowness, didn't we? I see ya. Got to Bowness and the car park was full, like beyond full. People were dumping their cars all over the place. It's the Great North Swim this weekend and it turns out that the whole of Windermere is completely packed and we probably should have gone to a different lake for the day. Anyway, we didn't and we're still at Windermere and now it's raining. So we have come into the supermarket, we're gonna get a coffee. Chill out for a bit because it is manning on the roads. Like people are just swerving off the roads when they see a parking space in a lay-by. Hi, well, you're happy anywhere, aren't you? Yeah? Happy watching Mickey Mouse with Dada. And eating raisins. More raisins! Nathan. Hi. Nathan, this way. Aww, kitty. You have more fun in coffee shops than anybody else I know. This morning we are coming out for a beautiful walk. In fact, it's not afternoon anymore. It's not morning anymore, it is now afternoon. Nathan had another big sleep this morning, so we are now prepared. We're about to tackle Brent Fell, which is up there, somewhere. Kind of that way. Yeah, he's not keeping his hat on. This is going to be really difficult.
You need to sew elastic to the bottom.
You can't buy boys' hats with elastic on. How crazy is that? The girls' hats all come with a little chin strap. Boys' ones don't. And the boys flip them off. Now I have to bend down and pick it up. It's a warm day though. It's a beautiful day. It's like 20 degrees. And wearing a baby, this walk is going to be a tiring one. I know your hat's on the floor. You threw it down there.
I think we're halfway there already though.
Yeah, we did drive quite a long way up the hill. We were supposed to park in Bowness and then walk all the way up. My dad said, that's fine, there's a lay-by at the bottom of the hill. So you drive halfway up the hill and you just walk at the top. Chris is wandering off to do some wildlife photography. I dare raise my voice in case I scare away the sheep. I think this very short walk might take a very long time at this rate. Because every 10 steps we are stopping to take a photo, stopping to do some B-roll. Hi! This is Nathan's very first walk, like proper walk. It is also the first time that Chris's hiking boots have been out, so we're like, oh damn it, I wasn't even him that time. It's a little windy on the hill. So we're not quite up at the top yet. Oh, and I am out of breath. Turns out that carrying a baby is so much harder than doing it by yourself. Got a little bit more to go. It's not that much, it's mostly rocky though from here. And we have somewhat of a view of Windermere. Windermere is kind of over there, but it's a bit too misty and wet over there. Hi Dada! Hey, it's a bit too misty and wet over there, so we can't see an awful lot. And Nathan doesn't care. Nathan's just happy to see his daddy everywhere. Now, if only there wasn't so much sheep poo on top of this hill, you could actually have a little crawl around.
I met you in the summer when you left. It was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you so long. I met you in the
We made it, Nathan. The top of your very first walking hill. Are you excited? Do you like feeling the wind in your face? He loves the doors. When he gets a breeze in his face, whether we're blowing on him or he's out in the wind or whatever. But it makes him so screechy. This is a good place for Nathan's to be. Also, this keeps blowing off. We didn't see another soul while we walked up. We did walk quite slowly. I thought it was going to be dead up here. By the time we got to the top, it's actually quite busy. Now I need to try and find our own bit of hilltop to go sit down and eat our sandwiches.
I have no idea whether I'm in shot here, it's way too bright, but we're at the top of the hill, and in this direction it's like a beautiful summer's day, but in the other direction I would not like to be over there right now. I don't think you can hear this because it's quite windy, but if I do a 360 here, there is nobody around apart from us three. Which would leave you to believe, which would leave you to believe, which would, I can't speak. It'd lead you, it would lead you to believe that there is no one up here. But because the lake is on the other side of this crest here, if you go on the other side of there was loads of people before, and I just annoyed them a load with my drone. Now to be clear, when I say annoyed them with my drone, I wasn't like chasing them around or anything, although that would be funny and not allowed, but it would be funny if I annoyed them that way. But no, it's kind of like just buzzing around for a bit. And I bet they're like, oh, stupid drone flyer. Right, let's see how busy it is. Looks like I might have chased them all the way. It's like 2 people alone, that's it. Jen was like, wouldn't it be funny if you get over there and they're all gone? And I'm like, there's so many people there was no way they're all gone. And just 2 people, and they're leaving now. So it is just us on the top of this hill, or it will be momentarily. Oh, it's not easy to walk up these things. We used to have some little fluffy dead cat things that went on the top of this. I don't know where they are. We lost them about a year or so ago. They're probably coming really handy right now because I really don't know what they can hear or not hear. It's probably just like, if it is, I might try to decipher it and put subtitles on. That'll take me forever. Nathan seems to enjoy going up his first hill. He's also enjoying his sandwiches a lot.
That's the best bit of the all.
You like your sammies? They're tasty.
We have had such a busy day today. There hasn't been time for a second nap. We have just got back to the caravan and we've been playing around in the living room. We have, yes. And this chap who appears to have tomato sauce on his face. It was just, I don't know how it gets on his forehead, but it does. Can't get my words out, I'm so tired. We got back to the caravan earlier. We were playing around in the living room and Nathan has taken his very first steps. It's so exciting. We then spent like the next half hour encouraging him to keep going and keep taking new steps, and it went really well. He's taken lots of bits, but we have not managed to get a single one of them on camera. Basically, he just seems to be after Chef. Yeah, so we now have a walker in our midst, at least one that does it random. So he was pulling himself up on the furniture, kind of cruising around the furniture bit and then just letting go. And sometimes he'd just hover there for a minute and sit down. And other times he would just take a couple of steps towards the next piece of furniture. And it was so amazingly exciting, wasn't it? Try and get some footage for you. If we can't get it tonight, then maybe we'll get it tomorrow and try to like feed it in or something. Just something to show you guys because it is amazing. Our walk up Brant Fell earlier was really good. I think it was probably a really good balance between a hill that you get some views from, but not a very big hill. We also had the added advantage that you could drive up like the bottom half of it. So the books that we'd see, I'm trying to balance that on my arm. All the books that we'd read had suggested driving to Bowness, parking your car in Bowness and then walking all the way up the hill. And we didn't do that. We basically drove on my dad's advice to get a little bit closer to the footpath at the start of the actual hill walk, which we did, and it meant we only had to walk up the hill. So we got to the top of the hill reasonably refreshed. It was lovely. Definitely recommend it, especially when trying to carry a little one, because it is surprising how exhausting that is. Like, just around the basically National Trust property as though we've used the carrier. Okay, hang on. So far we've basically used our ergo carrier, mostly in things like National Trust properties where you can't take pushchairs in. And it's been really handy, really, really useful. But they're remarkably flat and basically quite small. So when you then try and walk up a big hill thinking, oh, it's fine, I can do this for hours. Turns out it's a lot harder than you thought it was going to be. I was so huffing and puffing on the way up. Once we got up, it was fine, and coming down was great, dead easy. No worries about falling over and hurting him or anything like that. Today has been a day, awesome day first. He has had his very first hill walk up to the top of a hill to see the views, which was lovely, and he's done his first real walking. Now we're just chilling out for the rest of the evening and playing with jigsaws. Good morning guys, happy Monday. It's another beautiful day in the Lake District. I did not think it was going to be. Hi! I'm getting spied on by Chris, it makes me really nervous. Yeah, I didn't think the weather was going to be so this nice. Like, it looks really windy here, but it's because we're right on the waterfront. We are on Windermere. We have got boats in Bowness, Windermere that way, and a caravan is back down this way. Basically just come out for a stroll today. Because the weather is so hot, we daren't leave Shep in the caravan, so we are now trying to manhandle the pushchair, the dog, all of the bags, all of the cameras, and we're a little bit laden down, so I'm not quite sure how much we're gonna get to do today, but we're out in Bowness, just gonna, I don't know, get a coffee or something. Just been in to have a look at the soft play, haven't we? Yeah, and it looked awesome. Again, we can't go in today with having the dog with us, but we've checked it out, and the next wet day we get, we are definitely coming to soft play in the Lake District in Bowness because it's lovely. Start looking at the boats. You see loads of boats? Yeah, they're pretty, aren't they? Which one shall we get? Hey, stop it. Shep is not used to seeing this many birds flying all over the place. They're being so noisy. We've been to the lakes reasonably regularly in the last couple of years, and we always tend to do the same things when we come here. So today we're coming out to Bowness and we're having a wander around the town, and it is beautiful. We're a little bit constrained having both the pushchair and the dog with us, but everywhere's so like dog friendly that it doesn't really seem to matter too much. And it's so nice to have a different perspective on the same stuff. So we drive through Bowness at least twice a day every single time we come. We've never actually got out the car and walked through. So far it's been beautiful. Basically we're just kind of following the lake round. So at the moment we're enjoying another view of the lakeside. Watching the birds. Just chilling out, aren't you? Hi! And watching the boats. Are all the people getting on the boat? Should we get on the boat next time? Yeah! Okay. Maybe next time when Sheppy isn't with us, okay? I cannot wait until Nathan's a little bit bigger and he's actually going to enjoy doing so. Oh my god, what's that? That is a low flying plane. Okay, I got no idea if you saw that. But oh, manual focus. I have no idea if you guys saw that, but there was just suddenly a roar overhead and a very, very low flying plane over the top of Windermere, kind of following the route of the lake. It's I think the third time I've heard one of those go over today. Don't know what is going on today, but there's all sorts happening. Being the incredible vlogger that I am, I completely forgot to show you the fish and chips that we've just had for dinner. But it was so yummy, believe me. But unfortunately, despite it being really yummy, guess who's getting leftovers? See, because when you're on holiday, the whole family is on holiday. Is that yummy, Sheppy? Even this little guy got to have like a smidgen of chip. Didn't you? Annoyingly though, despite the fact that it's 2018, the chip shop that we went to only took cash. I don't carry cash because I never have cash. I had to walk like, albeit probably a couple 100 meters, but I had to walk to the post office to get cash to go back and get the chips. It took forever, but they were well worth it. That fish, it was so light and fluffy.
Is he singing? What are you singing, bud?
That's a beautiful song. Whoa, toes. Where did they come from? La la la. La la la. We stopped for a sit down and some ice cream. Well, I've got ice cream. Chris doesn't have any ice cream. I suppose he's being the healthy, sensible one. But I couldn't resist. They've got mint choc dip ice cream, which is mint ice cream with like stuck in some chocolate sauce. It was amazing. Now, I completely forgot to show you the chocolate bit, and Chris has just said to me, did you show them your ice cream? Like, no, I didn't. So imagine this with a swirl of chocolate on the top. It's really yummy. Also, the view from here is incredible. We've found this little park in the middle of Bowness. The middle of like Bowness Pier and stuff is over there. Nathan doesn't have any ice cream either. And we have a view from the top of this little hill down out over Windermere and over the lake. Basically just watching the boats in the sunshine but in the shade and enjoying my ice cream. Hey baby boy, you want to try some ice cream? It's mint ice cream.
Is the actual ice cream?
What?
Is the ice cream bit?
Yeah. Yummy! What do you think? More? It's like cold milk. Is it nice having a bit more space to spread out? Been a bit cramped in your pushchair, haven't you? Yeah. You going? They should be crying. Hi. What's that Sheppy doing? Don't think he's liking putting his feet on the grass. Does it feel funny between your toes? Oh hey! Hi! The Shep is having a fine time with somewhere to have a little bit of a run. He's got a stick! Seriously, there's like no trees around, well, there aren't many trees around here. But Shep can find a stick anywhere. It's windy though, isn't it? Yeah, it's windy! Are you waving at them? You see Dada? He's gone all the way down there with Sheppy. He's going to get a drink at the lake. You've got a drink here though, you don't need to go down there. Oh, it's almost a little bit cold now with that wind. I cannot wait till like probably next summer and Nathan will be desperate to go on this train. I feel quite bad thinking at the moment, but there's so much stuff that he's just a bit too small to do, or that he doesn't know that he wants to do, and I can't wait till he's big enough to want to do stuff like that, because that is going to be so much fun. And we're nearly there. We're nearly there. But oh, I could go next summer. Like this summer is great and I'm loving every bit about it right now. But I can just see how exciting the next stage is going to be. And I kind of wonder if that's going to happen like continuously from now on. Like, oh, that was on the plane. Is every stage gonna have another stage above it that's gonna be even better and even more exciting? Who knows? I guess we will find out as time goes on. At the moment, I am loving everything about that little guy. We have had a lovely trip out to Bowness today. Right now I'm in the car park because we are heading on our way back to the caravan. We're gonna get some tea, I think, even though we feel like just finished chips. It's time for Nathan to have some tea. Hang on a minute. I totally came the wrong way through this car park. Anyway guys, right, that is our day in Bowness. I'm gonna say good night. I will see you tomorrow. Maybe you'll get another vlog. Happy Tuesday. We are having a totally laid back day today. Heading home later on this evening. But first we're just hanging out on the caravan site. We come out to get some coffee this morning and some cake. We're just hanging out, sitting by the lake, enjoying our coffees. And we may be enjoying our cake a little bit too much. Is that yummy? Yeah. You've got a little bit just on your top lip. Look like you're enjoying it though. These ones are way too close for my liking. Look at all the cygnets. Can you see them, Nathan? Wow. What noise does that make? Hi, is that for Mama? Thank you.
Never mind. Come on, we're walking. Go and get your dinner.
You making piles of stones? Very important job, isn't it? Yeah. Hello. Before we head back to the caravan, we've stopped for a little play on the park, and this chappie, he loves kicking his mummy while he's on the swing. He's still a little bit small to kind of do the bouncy chicken by himself. It's just a good excuse for me to play. Boinky, doinky, 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 doink. That fun? Oh, I got a notification from Instagram. Chris is storiesing our playing already. Instead of playing. Where's your dada? You gonna wave at dada? Yay! You ready?
Go on now.
There we go.
There you go.
Ready? Whee!
You're doing it.
Wow! That's a really good slide. You going back up?
Come on then. Hang on, wait. Go on then. Good boy.
Woo! We had an awesome time playing in the park, and Nathan's nana and granddad came up to come see us in the caravan. They arrived on the park and Nathan's little face was so excited. He couldn't contemplate that he'd been playing on the park on his holidays, and then magically his nana and granddad appeared from behind the slide. He was so happy. We've had a couple of hours playing with them and just chilling out, having a cup of tea and stuff, and now we are on our way home. We have 200 miles to go. Mister here fell asleep about 10 minutes into the journey, and amazingly, even though we're stopped at the services, he's still asleep. He kind of like woke up as we pulled in, and he's been trying really hard to go back to sleep again, so much so that I was a bit scared of taking the camera out, but I must vlog. Why is that? Oh no, I think the memory card might be getting full. Okay, the camera completely cut out on me then. We just ran out of memory card space completely. So, I thought I had like 40 seconds left and I didn't. Nathan has now woken up in the car, which is unfortunate, but it was kind of expected. Tends not to stay asleep once the engine cuts off. I am in the services looking for food, but I want M&S shop food, and I didn't see it, so I'm now on the bridge walking over to go and get food from the other side. Hope it's there. But at least this one's warm. Like, the worst thing in the world is when you step onto these bridges, and not only are they dark and weird and you feel a bit isolated, like why is there nobody else up here? But often they're drafty and it's like you're outside but you're on top of the motorway, and it is so scary, especially at night time. Like there's a couple of times where I've wanted to go to the other side of the motorway, but I haven't dared go over the bridge. Okay, right, better be over here. So this is the weirdest services ever. Just got to the other side of the bridge and I was like, oh, this looks like nice. There's lots of places to eat up here. Not the actual other side of the services, it's like just a top towery bit. Okay, now I found it. When I got back in the car for lunch at the last services, we gave Nathan his very first taste of watermelon, and I was totally planning on vlogging it and I completely forgot, but he absolutely loved it. Now, another couple of miles, another services, because guess who forgot to buy a drink? Oops, okay, great.